Today we have the third in a series of 4 revelations about achievement strategy. The first one, we talked about the importance of goals and to choose realistic but still challenging targets. The second one, we talked about strategy and why strategy and plan are mutually exclusive. Today we will discuss why good tactics can win the battle. What are tactics and why can they win? And lastly, next time we will talk how to implement for success. So, what are tactics? The famous writer Sun Tzu writes in his famous The Art of War that tactics without strategy is the noise before defeat. It's like, we're working like crazy, we're running like crazy, but we've got no idea where to go. So, tactics are like campaigns. They decide on tools, budgets, timing, the speed, planning, roadmap. It allocates our finite resources and they go quite extensive for all the stakeholders. Stakeholders can set their own tactics, right? Let's give an example. Let's say our goal is to reach the top of the mountain before the winter. Then my strategy to reach that goal could be to climb by foot as a group of experienced mountaineers. Okay, so we have a goal, we have a strategy. Then the tactical plans could be what slopes to take, what angle to take, what rivers to cross, where to camp, what equipment we should bring, what safety measures are there. These are the tactics. There are many examples of leaders that were great in tactics, but terribly strategists. They would lose the war. Tactical choices, they should never contradict a strategy, but they should support them. I'll give an example. Suppose you decide to have a retail store which sells goods at the lowest prices. And then somebody in the company decides to build these stores at A++ locations. Well, it can support the lowest prices if the volume is really, really high, but you have to be sure. Otherwise, this tactical choice would not support a strategy. You have to, be very sure they are aligned. Another example is, I talked the other day to a company who had billboards on train stations, right? This advertisements. And you need to know that this company was B2B. They sold in a niche market. It didn't make sense, right? So they had a certain implementation of a tactics, in fact, but the tactics to have billboards there, to have your marketing tactics to support the strategy in the wrong way. So they should be aligned. So let me summarize. Again, Sun Tzu wrote that strategy without tactics is the slowest route to victory. So tactics, they support strategies, they prevent mixed messages, they carry a vision, they set the timing, speed. Stakeholders understand these tactics because they help them to do resource planning, the coordination, the alignments. Good tactics have empathy to resources. Strategy doesn't care so much about it, but they overall think about it, but the tactics, they have empathy to resources. They contain the roadmap. They know the limits, the capabilities. And finally, good tactics, they solidify your victory. So, if you enjoy these revelations, don't forget to like and subscribe.